Hello techies, welcome back. In the previous video, you came to know what is data and what is database technology. So in this session, what we are going to learn is, so it's boring for us listening to lectures or even it's boring for you to listen to my lecture even. So instead of that, what we are going to do is, instead of learning theoretically, let's start this whole series by solving a real world problem. Let us assume that one of your friend who owns a shop came to you and asked you to design a software. So the two set of requirements that he gave to you is, so he wants to inform his customers whenever any new product comes to his store, or else whenever some fresh stock comes to his store, he wants to inform all his customers about fresh apples came to his store, like that. So this is one requirement, and every day it is becoming very difficult for him to maintain track of the goods that he is selling and how much profit he is earning. So he wants to know his daily profits as well. So that are the two set of requirements. So these are nothing but two lines of requirements that he gave to you, and you are the person who needs to solve his problem by designing a software for him. So it's our duty, being no aspiring developers in IT field, we need to design a software for that person. So in order to design a software for that person, his expectation is that he needs something like kind of a billing software. So we do keep seeing lot of billing softwares like this, right? So in front of so in billing counters of any store like Reliance or more supermarket, you will be seeing these billing counters, right? So even in front of some tea stalls as well as some small restaurants, you will be seeing such billing softwares, right? So uh, your friend expectation is that you need to design some sort of billing softwares that is suitable for a billing device like this, or a billing computer that he will purchase, and he wants to, you are the person who is supposed to design that billing software. So in order to design any software uh, in IT field, we will be having two things. So any software will be having two modules in that. One is front end, the other module is back end. Front end is nothing but what we see and interact with, and back end is the place where all the data that is entered through front end, this whole data will go and get stored in this back end. Okay, so being an aspiring SQL developers, or the people who are going to work on data through any data visualization tools or through any ETL tools, that may be of anything. So it's the responsibility of you database developers to store data into this database and to retrieve data from this database. So these are your key responsibilities here. So in order to store data, we need SQL, and in order to retrieve data also, we will be needing SQL. Okay, SQL is the language through which we will be storing data and we will be retrieving data. So using SQL, we need to design database and we need to extract data from the database, as well as we need to save data into database. So these are the responsibilities of backend developer. So as you people are learning SQL, so you are well suited for the role called as backend developer. I am writing it as BD here. So you are the backend developer, and the front end development work you will be delegating it to some of your friend who knows front end technologies. So so for in order to solve a real world problem of your friend here, like, so he wants a software where you are going to save all his customer details. So he gave you a requirement here, right? He wants to inform customers once new product arrives. So if you want to inform your customer, you need to have save customer data that is saved somewhere else in the database. So you need to design a database to save customers data first. Okay, that will be your first initial requirement. Then we can handle the other requirement, that is the way how you can track daily orders and how to get daily profits. So right now here requirement in front of you is you need to design a database where he can save all his customer data. So in order to save all his customer data, we can save his customer data in any of the place that is called as a database. So there are different types of databases in the market. So here databases we'll call it as the way how we store data and the way how we retrieve data using IT system, information system. So that is called as database management system. So out of which there are different types of technologies used to deal with databases. Out of which the most popular one is Relational Database Management System, or DBMS. So we will be using Relational Database Management System to store our data. So there are various vendors who will be providing you our relational database management systems for the sake of storage and retrieval of data. So the most popular vendors or the most popular relational database management system providers will be Oracle. Microsoft will be providing it in the name of Microsoft SQL Server, Postgres, MySQL, and many. So if you go and Google various relational database management systems that are available in the market, you will get plenty of list. Out of which these are all the popular. Among all these softwares, the most widely used one is Oracle and Microsoft SQL. And but these two things are paid. But whereas Postgres is something that is being used well nowadays, and most of the people are migrating from Oracle to Postgres as well as from Microsoft SQL to Postgres, because these two are paid things. And Postgres is something that is available as open source. So Postgres is open source database technology which is designed based on relational database technology. Okay, so in this entire series we are going to learn about Postgres. Okay, so in any database technology, in the particularly in relational database technology, what we will be doing is we will be storing all the data in the form of tables. So a table contains a data related to any object that is available in the real world. Let us say, so as per our project we need to store customer data, right? So in order to store customer data we can design a table like this. So we can design a table like this in such a way that, so there will be customer name, customer age, so customer gender, and various other level of details that you want to capture for that customer. So in any relational database management system, data will be saved in the form of tables. So that table contains these things called as columns. So depending upon the need of data that we need to capture, we keep adding additional columns for that particular table. So we will be designing a customer table in this way. So in any relational database, the data is organized in the form of tables like this. So in next video and the following sequence of videos, we will be learning the complete internal details and the whole process involved behind designing a database using PostgreSQL. Okay, that's all in this video, guys. Thank you. And if you like my content, just please do subscribe and share this with your friends as well. Thank you.